Hey everybody. Almost done. Or almost ready, I guess I should say, not almost done. Hope
Pookie
everyone's
just
having a
vibing,
fine
just subscribed.
evening. Hope everyone's having a fine evening. How's everybody doing? I haven't made the spooky command yet. I'm very unprepared tonight. Okay? The spooky command is not ready. This is I should have done a music intro. But like I got limited time because I got to be done before my kids go to bed. So I was like, I'll just start it up and greet everybody as they come in, but it didn't work out that way. Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. All right. I think we're ready. Welcome. Thank you everybody. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm still getting I hit start streaming too early, to be honest. The spooky command should now be up. The reason I'm streaming tonight is because I'm not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's a really busy day. I'm actually going spelunking tomorrow. I'm going real life spelunking tomorrow, so I'm really excited. And then when I get home, my daughter has a soccer game, so I won't have time to like stream tomorrow night or anything. Tomorrow's gonna be a busy day, so I was like, I got some time in this evening. Let's do a stream now since I won't be streaming tomorrow. I've been really wanting to get into the Halloween spirit, so I figured we would play Castlevania as like a teaser, because Castlevania, I would say Castlevania is more creepy maybe than spooky. I don't know. I've never played it, so what am I to know? I've played some of the Castlevanias in the past, though. What's up, Bray? Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're here. Glad to know that today's Merriam-Webster word of the day was onus. It's about time. I've been waiting years to hear that. Hi, cool kid Caleb. Thank you very much, Caleb. We're not playing Mario today. We're playing some Castlevania. It's a little spooky. October.
Eternal gratitude, if you will.
You killed the interview yesterday? Let's go, Waffle House. Let's go. I'm so glad to hear it went well for you. That's awesome to hear. YouTube video maybe on the archives channel. Will my heart rate go? Probably not playing this game, but there's some spooky stuff. Castlevania has some scary stuff in it. Let me say thank you to Zern. Thank you for the 25 months. Very much. Pookie just vibin'. Pookie, thank you for the brand new follow.
Having a good day.
Followed directly by the brand new Amazon Prime Gaming sub. Pookie, thank you very much. Please enjoy your emotes.
Just subscribe.
And a month of my eternal gratitude. I really do appreciate it.
It's been a ton of
Neo, thank you for the 10 bits.
It's
Hope you saw my
taking
messages,
everything to
Neo.
not
Thank you
just
very
drop
much,
everything
friend.
and only
Leo,
play
thank you for the 10 bits. Satchmo, thank you for the 11 months, Satchmo. I appreciate it. Almost that year mark. Sick Hands, thank you for the 16 bits. Electra, thank you for the 18 months, Electra. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well. Deku, thank you for the tier 2 sub. I hope. Yo, I'm glad. I know, I feel that. When you play a game that you love and you just want to keep playing it, I feel that. Thank you so much, Deku. Can't wait to watch you play Symphony of the Night here in the next couple days, too. Can't wait for that, because I'm sure you're going to do that.
Just subscribed.
Tlizzers, thanks for the 38 months, Tlizzers. That is over 3 years. Holy rip, Tlizzers. That is a long time. Giz, thanks for the 40 months. Is this going to be a Twitch video? No. Absolutely not. Sick Hands, thank you for the 33 months.
Just
No Ghosts and Goblins content this year. Jared, thanks for the 19 months, Jared. Yeah, no, Amanda's the brains of this operation. Even though I have a 171 IQ, Amanda's still the brains. You're not going to get mortgage chat here. Deku, let me read this for you. Here's the penalty. Whenever a player physically changes the position of fixed and growing plants that in any way improve the play of the shot, he or she is subject to a two-stroke hit in stroke play. It's a loss of the hole in match play. The right move is say your ball comes close to rest near a tree or a bush that will be behind you as you make your stroke. So it limits your stance and or backswing. You are allowed to fairly attempt to assume your stance over the ball. If this means your back pushes against some flexible branches that are directly behind you, that's okay. And in the act of hitting the shot, if your arms or club contact the branches and move them, there's no penalty either. There you go. Yeah, so everybody just joining. Jared, thank you so much. He went to Jared's. Thank you for the 19 months. I'm planning on playing several spooky games for Halloween this year, mixed in with, all the other content we got going on. But I wanted to start with Symphony of the Night. This is a game I've heard nothing but good things. I've played the first, 15 minutes of this game multiple times, but never past that. So I'm really, really excited. I've heard this game is absolutely incredible. You notice in the bottom, please no hints or spoilers. I know some of the spoilers already, so there's nothing too major you can spoil for me. But still, if I do need help, I will ask. But I'm really excited to play this for the first time. Very excited to play this for the first time. We're just going to start it on up. Very excited. Phasmophobia stream? It was great. It was great. I would like to play it again. Do I not? I must not have any. Okay, I gotta use. There we go. Hi, Kumama. Hope you're doing well. Journey back to 1792 and the Transylvania countryside of Romania.
Just subscribed. Look at me looking at you. Keep up the good work.
Look at me looking at you. Looking at me looking at you. Yo, Blue Sun. Best of luck. I won't be streaming tomorrow, so best of luck on the job interview. Demand, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Even though you called me little guy, still appreciate it. All right. We're in 1792 Romania. Remember that. That's a very low polygonal castle. Who built that? Who designed that? I want to know. Who was the architect? Who designed this castle? Who thought this was the structural integrity of this castle? I need to know if it's actually polygamy. I didn't mean it to sound like that. It looks better as you get closer. That's what they say about me. There's no way, if this was built in real life, that castle is a freestanding structure. There's no way. What's up, Melkart? All right, here we go. What is a man? What is a man?
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Let's just enjoy this voice acting.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
What's up, Crunch?
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind
that's a deep
needs
burn.
A savior such
Oh,
as
it's
you.
a deep burn.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets.
What is a
But
man?
enough talk. Have at you.
But enough talk. I challenge you throughout. I challenge you throughout your week to say to somebody, but enough talk, have at you. I challenge you. See if you can pull it off. I challenge you. Oh gosh. I wasn't ready for that. Wait, what announcement? There's no announcement. What is a man? Alright, I need to be careful. Like, I gotta be. I'm taking too much damage here. What's up, Anthem? How's it going, dude? Castlevania games are pretty difficult, just FYI. If I die, it won't be a surprise, okay? There's a good chance I die. Oh no! Who are you? Who are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Wow. I'm invulnerable. You can't even hurt me now.
No, it cannot be.
Hey, good game. Thanks for coming to the stream, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys, well, not Wednesday, but... No, this is the part I've played multiple times. I've never played past this part. Let's raid Zach. Call it a stream there. That's a good question, guys. I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding. Oh, I should be reading this. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. With no idea of where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the castle of Dracula, which is rumored to appear once every century, suddenly materialized from out of the mist as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard, the very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Vlad Tepes Dracula. Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who shall emerge victorious. Aramith, thank you for the 9 months. I really appreciate it. Now, Illusion of Gaia is definitely in my future. As someone that has not played, I've only played like 2 or 3 of the Castlevania games in this very huge franchise. Like this is a very huge franchise, chat. A lot of games in it. I don't really know the backstory of all the Richters and the Belmonts. I don't know that. I'm just playing the game. This is on the PS1. What's up, Lazy? What's up, Carl? I just know I've played all the Castlevanias I've played have been super fun. So I'm really looking forward to playing this. This is okay. I don't need anything.
You need your water. Actually, that's why I came in. You didn't bring your water.
I'm good. Thank you. You stink. Say when something interesting happens. I mean, this whole game is interesting. Yo, level up. Let's go. You are so interesting. You are so interesting. You want to get me banned here? Paul, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. Feel pretty good. Feel pretty awesome. Have at her. What is a man? But enough talk. Have at her. Oh, what is this move? Yo, let's go. I got like a moonwalk move. Okay. Ah, death.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still befriending mortals. I'll not ask you to return
So
to our side,
Alucard has
but I demand you
vampire
cease your
blood
attack.
in him.
I will not.
Is that what I'm
You
seeing?
shall regret those words. We will meet again.
Yo, dude, man, bro. Yo! He just stole all my stuff. Hey, now.
She just
Wait, he stole all my stuff.
49 months.
What the
That's
dumb?
4 years. Let's spin that wheel.
Unbelievable. I didn't even have it. Oh, wow. Dude, man, bro, thank you so much for the 1,500 bits. I really, really appreciate it. Please, I need answers. Nothing. There's nothing. There's no answers. We just kind of went our separate ways. There's no juicy drama or anything like that. We just kind of went our separate ways and did our own thing. Topher, thank you for the tier 3 sub for 49 months. I really appreciate it. Let's spin the wheel. Okay, hold on 1 second. Thank you for the bits, though. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm not into juicy drama. No juicy drama. Jen, what the? Okay, baby. 75 push-ups. Think you can rest easy now? Yeah, there's nothing. I wish nothing but the best for Lair and Darby. Great guys, great channels. Love their content. Nothing but the best for them. Just over time, sometimes, you know, your paths just go different ways. Like, I started streaming on Twitch and, you know, just kind of started doing my own thing a little bit. All right, hold on before we get started here. Let me spin the wheel. Jen, I owe you Phasmophobia is what it comes down to now. We need to do another round. Jen, are you gonna be using a mouse or a controller? This is for you. I'm gonna blast the dish so hard, you have no idea. Wondering, every time a plushie gets sold, well, it's not every plushie that gets sold, but I'm just making a thing for Monday. Every time one of my wife's plushies sold, I said I would do push-ups. So I think it's 70. I owe. So I'm gonna do 70 push-ups. So here we go. Probably gonna do a couple sets. I need water because I didn't think I was doing 70 push-ups. Okay. I'm good. All right. Hello. Neo, thank you for the gift sub to Stargirl. Appreciate it. Jamware, thank you for the 19 months. I appreciate it.
Jamword16 just subscribed.
Woo!
Happy Spooktober Day.
Here we go.
I am looking forward to some
I am wearing
spooky
layers.
content.
I have my window open so I get a nice breeze here. All right. Here we go. Game on now.
Senki_85 just subscribed.
Game on. I just like using the little backwards. Hey, thanks. Well, I got a short sword. How do I equip that? Yo, let's go. Short sword. That was my old college nickname. I don't even know what that means, Jamword. So I'm gonna say no, just because I have no idea what that means. But maybe. Oh, we got red rust. What is that? I got a two-handed sword. Oh, so this is a little bit slower. I'm assuming it does more damage, though. This is a save room, right? Nice. Ben Dutch, thank you so much for the brand new Prime Gaming sub. Ben, really heckin' appreciate that.
Old College Days just subscribe.
Thank you so much. Old College Days, thank you for the 25 months. I'm not doing a hot tub stream, Neo, but thank you for the 10-bit. CMP, thank you for the 31 months. I really appreciate that. Ben Dutch, please enjoy your emotes, ad-free viewing, and a month of my eternal gratitude. Cube, what was that? I don't know that. I think I like the short sword better, chat. I might like the short sword better. We're in the alchemy laboratory. What the dump is hitting me? Okay, you know, we're going back to the short sword here. Okay, I'm just getting boned from... Yeah, the short sword is way better. Holy rip. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe... For those that don't know about Castlevania, I'm getting absolutely worked right now. Oh. The hearts does not mean help. What's up, Patty? I'm excited, man. I've not played too many. I've played the 2 Game Boy Advance Castlevania games, and I've played Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. But somehow I've never played this game, so I'm really excited for it. Really excited. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. I've been enjoying your. When I wake up very early in the morning, I've been enjoying your Mario 64 shenanigans. I'm gonna probably die here, chat. Are you seriously gonna eat some wedding soup, Dino? I'm sorry, Deku. Amanda ate all the wedding soup. Even if I had said I wanted some wedding soup, at least one of us is. Well, I enjoy it because I'm like, yeah, at least I don't have to play it now, right? Okay, I need you to lift me up. Be like Josh Groban and raise me up. Oh, come on. Oh, never mind. I can't do that yet. Yeah, I should also say I'm really bad at the Castlevania games, so don't be expecting high-level speedrunning. Expect really bad gameplay. But if you're okay with that, I'm glad you're here. Salt Lake Yeti, thank you for the 6 months, Salt Lake. I appreciate it.
My kids and I love your content.
Is that down here? Leather shield. All right, we'll definitely take that. Tell your kids. I don't know if they're watching right now, especially since this is kind of a scary game. Please be sure to tell your kids I said hello. Oh. All right, now we're talking. And please tell them I said thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Yo, let's go. Becoming a defensive juggernaut here. Oh, nice. Very nice. Dave After Dark, a dad stream, yes. No way. That's so funny, Deku. I don't really like wedding soup. I mean, it's okay. But even if I wanted any, Amanda would not have given me any.
Patty just subscribed.
Yo, Neo, thank you for the gift sub to Patty. I appreciate that. Do I have a map yet? That's my question. Okay, I do have a map. Selected my map. What's up, Treylux? Wow, that was just getting boned. Resist Thunder. What's up, Mr. Robin? Are there going to be any predictions today? I'm not going to run predictions, but if the mods want to run predictions, especially if any know, like, if there's a boss fight coming up or anything, if you want to do predictions, if I, like, one-shot and or die, I'm cool with that. Whatever the mods feel like doing, man. I'm not going to... Oh, my gosh. I'm just getting... Getting absolutely worked. Wow, he's... Wow. So if you've never played a Castlevania game or are curious like what it's about... Yo! Holy rip! Chugs! Holy rip! Welcome, Raiders! Thank you so much for stopping by. Holy rip! Thank you so much for the raid. How was Super Mario RPG? I'm not gonna lie, watching Mario RPG makes me really want to play Mario RPG. I played it once a long time ago, and watching you play it, I was like, man, I need to play it again. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you everybody coming in. My name's DGR Dave. We are playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the very first time. You love that game? Instant good mood. You can't help but smile when you play that game. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much. I typically play a lot of Nintendo stuff. Today we are playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night to celebrate, Halloween. We're playing some spooky stuff this October. So I'm starting off with Castlevania. I've never played this before, so if you'd like to stick around, feel free to follow, get some of those free channel points for predictions, and would love to get to know you a little bit. If you're from my stream, I played Phasmo last week, actually. I'm probably going to play it again. If you're from my stream and are not following the one, the only Adam Cole, please do yourself a favor. He's just, seriously, I can't say it enough. One of the nicest people on Twitch. I'm not trying to backtrack. I cannot go to Adam Cole streams and not smile just because he's just so incredibly kind and nice and welcoming. And thank you so much. It's an honor, always an honor to be rated by your great community. Thank you so much, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Have you ever played this game? Have you ever played Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Data saved. Look at that. Look at that 32-bit polygons. We're getting money out the wazoo. I don't know if there's any shops or anything yet because we're not far enough into this yet, but it's magically sealed. You've only played the first little bit? Yeah, wow, that was... Oh my gosh. I will say, if you're here for high-level gameplay, I'm gonna apologize in advance. What's up, Plaid Cat? Yeah, same with me. I've played the very first 5 minutes of this game multiple times, but I've never... I think this is a boss fight. What's up, Aziri? How's it going? We'll run a prediction here, just to welcome all the new viewers. I have no idea what to expect. Will Dave one-shot this boss? I have no idea. I've never played this. So if you want to get a prediction, you want to get some channel points and or lose some channel points, feel free to do some predictions here. I don't know what to expect. What's up, Flat Otter? What's up, Vinny? Split, you speedrun this game? That's awesome. I can't wait to actually, I've tried to actively avoid watching people play this game for when I played it myself. But I know speedrunning, this is a very popular speedrun game, and I know it's pretty dang crazy what high-level speedruns in this game are like. I'm seeing a lot of no's. That is a very well-endowed pink bar. Either, this means two things. One of two things. This boss is really hard, Or 2, you guys think I'm really bad at video games. Or I guess 3, all of the above. It could be. It could be all of the above now that I think about it. What's up, Snazzy Azzy? What's up, Rachel? How's it going? You're staying out of the predictions? I'm sorry, Jen. All right, here we go. I'm assuming with the door closing and the no music that we're about to fight a boss. Oh my. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Can't hurt me. Oh wait, okay, so he can go through the floor. That doesn't seem fair. Okay, he's mad. Okay. He's throwing meteors at me. Okay, I don't. Nice and easy here. No need to rush. Boy, I hate stealing non-believers' channel points. Who the heck am I kidding? Oh no, okay, don't speak too much. Don't speak too much. It's not over! What? No!
Generous character just subscribed. This
It's
in
so
one of my top 5
unfortunate.
games of all time. You're in for a treat.
Win. I won only to lose in the next. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. And for those wondering, I'm playing on an original PS1 with a copy of the game here. I think this has a misprint on it or something too. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. We're playing on the original hardware. What's up, Mega Lucaria? Will this go to YouTube? I'm sure my failure will probably make it to YouTube, yes. We won half the fight, yes. So if one of the mods, we did technically lose. So if one of the mods wants to pay out the... All right, come on now. This is... Well, I ran... Oh my gosh. I ran... Oh my gosh! X-Water! Thank you! Yo! Raiders! Welcome! Oh my gosh! This is for the Raiders! Oh my gosh! I'm getting worked! Oh my gosh, no. Can I run? Ah! Welcome, Raiders! X-Water, thank you so much for the raid, dude. How was Mario Party? Hope it was great. I don't know what you did after Mario Party, but I was enjoying watching the shenanigans go down. Thank you so much. Jen Poo, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Question, do proctologists go spelunking? Oh my goodness. Jardo, thank you for the $5 super chat. Kev, thank you for the tier 3 sub. Shattered Monkey, thank you for the gift sub to X-Water. I appreciate it all. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's run another prediction. Can one of the mods, let's run a prediction. Will DGR beat the boss this time? Everybody come from X-Water stream thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. My name is DGR Dave. Play a lot of Nintendo stuff. In the spirit of the spooky season that is October, we're going to be playing some scary games all October. I get scared very easily, so be ready for some shenanigans. We're starting off... Well, I take it back. We played Phasmophobia last week, me and the DGR mods, which was incredibly dumb. It's so scary. But I've always wanted to play Castlevania Symphony of the Night, so we're playing it right now. What's up, Sullivan? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. There's been so many first-time chatters and new viewers. Linda, one of my favorite streams of all time, Xwater. One of my favorite streams, and a stream I will remember long after I am done streaming, is that moment. Linda, come over here, give me some of that sweet lovin'. Shatter Monkey, thank you again for the gift sub. Kev, I will spin the wheel for you. I really appreciate it. I owe some didgeridoo blasts for the raids. I just want to beat this boss, so I'm gonna do a prediction here. Will Dave beat the boss on this attempt? Yes, no. If you are new, feel free to hit the follow button because you get free 300 channel points to predict in this prediction. So far, I've lost to this boss twice. Will I die a third time or will I be victorious? Welcome, Maznik the Dragon. Good to see you. What's up, Grand Coda? So glad you're here. Xwater, I would love to do some streaming with you soon, my friend. Always, always a pleasure. And if you are from my stream and haven't joined, wait, what is it? Moist Daddies? Wait, what is your stream tag that I always look at? Moist Daddy? Is it the Moist Daddies? What is your stream tag that I always get a kick out of? Regardless, I appreciate it. And if you're from my stream and aren't checking out Xwater, please do so. TwitchCon, yeah. Drip Daddies, that's it. Not Moist Daddies, Drip Daddies. That's right. If it isn't Moist Daddies, it should be. Maybe I will trademark Moist Daddies, since you have the Drip Daddies market cornered. Oh man, I can't be wasting my axes. Can't be wasting the axe. I've wasted more axes this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we leveled up. Okay, all right. Good shape here. Good shape. Nothing silly. Good shape. Okay, I just don't like the... Okay. Good shape. Good shape. Easy. Easy game. Easy game. I'm out of axes. Yo, let's go. Easy game. I just had to learn the pattern the first 2 times, chat. Stop deep boogie. All right. Before we go any further, we won. So we will award the channel points out to the believers because it always pays to be a believer in this chat. If you're new here, don't listen to the seasoned veterans that have been here a while that will tell you it pays to be a non-believer. That is a lie. ABB, always be believing. You want to be rich in channel points here? Always be believing. Thank you to everybody that came from Chug's raid and Xwater's raid. Thank you so much. Kev, let me spin the wheel for you. Extra dad joke. All right. I get to tell you guys an extra dad joke. Captain Barth, 113k channel points doubting, and I've only been here 3 months. Yes, but if you'd been believer that whole time, you'd be up over 1.3 million. Don't let, what's up, Moist Melon? All right, here's your extra dad joke. I apologize if you don't like dad jokes, maybe mute the stream for the next 15 seconds while I tell an extra dad joke. We love dad jokes around here. All right, the dad joke. This is for Keb's tier 3 sub. Thank you so much. Okay. I saw my math teacher walking down the hallway holding some graph paper, and I thought to myself, he's plotting something. Okay. So, you can unmute now. Dude, these bags look... Never mind. Go to your room. I will not. Looking for a save point, by the way. I would rather not die here. Did you see if you became the Moist Daddies, what I will change my name to? No, I'm scared to ask, Amanda. What superpower do you become a parent? Supervision. I've never heard that one, actually. The discharge, oh my. I'm not even gonna repeat that. I feel dirty even reading that out loud, Amanda. I feel dirty reading that out loud. Well, we have a lot of money. I don't know what we can use the money on, but we have a lot of it. Oh, so that's where it was taking us before. Will it take us back? Will it take me back up? I want to go back up. Take me back up. I saved the Moist Mommies has alliteration. Both of the, I feel that, come on. Elevator stream. Yo, we moonwalking. We moonwalking. One thing I've always loved about the Castlevania games, I've not played many of the Castlevania games, but the music is always so dang good. The music is just always incredible. Yo, there's a golden pouch, golden sack, if you will. Worth 100 bones. What's up, Titan? Did I have potion, red, we still have a red rust. Okay. Thank you, Scooter, thank you. I worked hard at that. Another scary game I have planned to play is Blair Witch. I'm also planning on playing a very obscure Japanese exclusive Wii game that requires the Wii balance board. So if that sounds interesting, please, am I, oh. What the dump is that? Stay tuned for that. I know, it sounds crazy because it is crazy. But it's got an English translation. Not Mortuary Assistant. Heck that. I watched someone stream that. You know, I've never seen Emperor's New Groove. Never seen it. Never seen the Emperor's New Groove. I know, crazy, right? I'm not a huge David Spade fan. I find him kind of annoying, and he's the main voice actor, right? I do like David Putty, whoever his real name is. Patrick, yeah, that's right. I don't know if I like this little diamond thing or not, or if I hate it. They've been on The Bachelor, really? Yeah, I'll take the knife. Yeah, I'll definitely take the knife. What's up, Tobias? Go Bias Funke. Lunch lady? What is lunch lady? I don't even know what you're meaning. QWERTY, I don't know when the next boss fight is. No offense to anybody that likes David Spade. I just was never a big fan of his. Now, to be fair, I've never watched the movies where him and Chris Farley were in it together. Maybe those are good. Then again, I just don't watch many movies, chat. I've had this conversation many times. If I have a 2-hour block of time, there's very few movies I want to sit down and watch. Like, especially if it's an unknown movie, if I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, I'd much rather spend that time playing a video game. If I have 2 hours to blow. I don't hate movies. Do not let that be misconstrued. What's up, Condescending Luigi? What movie did you see in theaters recently? Oh my gosh. Finger licking, finger licking, finger licking good. Taste the biscuit. Hello! Hated Sharknado. Sharknado's the best movie ever. What's up, P. Dillon? I've never watched Sharknado. Whoa, 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 whoa. How do I get up there? There's a sweet looking... There's a sweet looking hammer up there. How do I get that hammer? I'm assuming I need a power up before I get that. I am playing on a PS1. Old school PS1. I was speaking hypothetically, by the way, chat. No hints yet. I'm not stuck yet. Knowing me, though, I probably will get stuck at some point and ask for help. Yo, Kozak Andy, congratulations. Congratulations. As a girl dad, I have 2 daughters. Well, I can't give you any tips on being a boy dad because I have no expertise there, but in terms of being a obtained spirit orb, girl dad, it's pretty awesome. Huge congratulations to you and your family. Huge congrats, that's awesome. What's up, John? Super stoked. It's awesome. And the fact that she's gonna have older brothers, she's gonna hate it sometimes, I'm sure, having older brothers that watch over her, but the good is going to outweigh the bad in terms of the older brother territory. They will protect her fiercely. Whoa! How far does his ball reach? Pretty far! I'm not doing much damage to this guy. But I bet you he's got big XP if I kill him. Big XP, baby. There we go. Impressive ball reach. He must work on that ball reach. Hi, Joanna. How's it going? Joanna, have you ever played any of the Castlevania games? Oh, what is going... The skeleton is cowering in fear. Sorry, that doesn't help your case. I'm still going to kill you. I'm not going to fill in the blank. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm streaming tonight, if you're used to my Wednesday morning streams, I'm not going to be streaming Wednesday morning because I am going spelunking tomorrow, friends. Very excited. Oh my gosh, please stop. Very excited. Going with a very good friend. So yeah, I'm really... Should you add it to your list? So far, it's really good. Like, I've not played many Castlevania games, but give me a couple more hours with it to give you my... You should add it or not. Why are you... It feels faster to moonwalk. I don't know. Right, it's, I mean, this is oftentimes in a lot of people's favorite games of all time. So, spelunking is a top 50 English word. Shield potion. Alright, so let's take a look at our map here. It's faster by quite a bit. It feels faster. Alright, I've been... So we've gone in a circle. I'll be sure to take pictures tomorrow, chat, by the way. I highly recommend if you... One of my favorite things to do is go on adventures, like... I went to a swinging bridge recently. If you like that kind of stuff, feel free to follow the Instagram page. I don't run it, my wife does, but she normally posts some of my adventure stuff there. Okay, so we can't go anywhere here yet. What did you think it was gonna end with? Oh, man. Okay, well, can do that again. What's up, Kuru? Yeah, so the plan will probably be, I looked up how long to beat this game, and it said it, oh, so I can't make that jump yet. Okay. Oh man, I was supposed to go on that elevator. I've done all this backtracking for nothing. I thought that elevator was taking me back to the... Well, stay cozy. Get cozy, chat. Lol, even. Yeah, I'm really excited. I love, one of my favorite things to do as I get older is go on like hiking adventures and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true, Rabbit. Castlevania, especially like the older Castlevania games did not have the backtracking. They were just like linear get to the end of the level type games, but yeah, definitely the newer ones have taken the the Metroidvania approach. I don't know. It's just there's something about being in nature, man. Like growing up, I wasn't like super big into nature stuff. Oh, I got an idea. Wait a second here. Ah, I'm not fast enough. I don't know what it is. The older I get, yeah, it's peaceful. I picked up a new weapon a couple. Did I really? Yo, I picked up the Basilard. It's actually lowers my attack though. Stick with the short sword. Yeah, Jen, it's like a lot of time to clear your head and think, and at least for me in those moments when I'm like alone in nature, like it's a great time. Like I don't feel stressed. Like it's one of the only times I feel like just huge Seinfeld fan, Clueless, huge. What's up, Team Chris? It is one of the games on the spoopy list. Blair Witch is one I want to check out. I don't know that I'm going to finish Blair Witch. Heard it's pretty dang spoopy. But a game I really want to play just because of how absurd and outlandish it is. I bought this Japanese Wii exclusive game, Nintendo Wii, that requires the Wii balance board to play it. Yeah, there's a Blair Witch game. Came out a couple years ago and it's super scary, I guess. I did not finish it, Clueless. I did not. I'm very bad at finishing video games. It's like a trademark of mine. Start games, don't finish. Nintendo Land is so fun with friends and family, Deku. You will have a good time. Especially the Mario Chase. Me, Amanda, and Amanda's sister played so much Mario Chase back in the day. What's up, Piano? Bloodstained? I haven't played Bloodstained yet. You gonna go down here? Alan Wake was one that I wanted to add to my list, Jared. We sold so many copies of that. So many copies of that game back when I worked at the video game store. All right, this is a question you can ask. All right, you can answer when I ask this. What does intelligence do, or INT? I'm guessing is intelligence. How does intelligence help in this game? Integer? Like, do you get more critical hits? Spell damage. And I'm guessing control gives you better critical hits. What's up, Case? Case, Kenny P, man. This wall does not look structurally sound. Wait, did I come all this way back just for sunglasses? Oh, okay, I can go down again. Your defense, okay. Think D&D. All right, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Got another Basilard. All right, let's look at our map. We got to figure out where we're going now, friends. I think I can.
Mom _of_9_kiddos just subscribed.
So I'm just speaking out loud. No hints. I probably will need hints eventually, chat. Let me flounder for a little bit before I ask for hints, okay? Jen, thank you for the gift sub to Mom of 9 Kiddos. I hope your laundry is not too heavy today. May your laundry be light and your love be much. Okay, so I can't. Does that make sense? Flounder, yes, like the fish. I'm a codfish. I love Peter Pan. Probably my favorite, one of my favorite Disney. Okay, so I can't get up there yet. Oh! Oh! Bingo. That does not help me. What? How did I get poisoned? Okay. Okay. Okay, can't make that jump. Laundry is an everyday battle. Eventually you will win the war. Son of a gun, that works. Jen, thank you for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. You like the, what's up, Fawns? How are you today, friend? Yo, we got a cape. We're already wearing one, but let's... Wait, I didn't even equip the sunglasses. Yeah, let's go. Listen, I understand. It's, especially this is like a lot of people's favorite game ever. Like it's got a lot of people love Castlevania. And I know you want to just be helpful. I know you're just trying to be nice, but please no spoilers unless I specifically ask. I would appreciate that. I know a lot of times spoilers come out of people's yearning to help. Yeah, Peanut, please. Let us, I guess we're going down here. Kill everything that moves is essentially what I'm trying to do here. But I did not mean to use that. Just reach the final boss of the Yo, Fawns, thank you for the 5 gift subs, friend. I hope your fall has been going well, dude. I thought it only took... I'm getting worked. Oh my gosh! If you got a gift sub from the Fawns, please thank your gifter and enjoy your emotes. Yeah, dude, man. This is, like I said, this is regarded... Some people, it's their favorite game of all time. It's usually at least listed in the best 100 games of all time. Generally top 50 at least. Right, I can't get in there. Let's start at the beginning. Dude, my eyes twitched again. I've had this bad eye twitch for the past month. Try blinking. Wheel Turner, thanks for the 7 months, Wheel Turner. Appreciate you very much, Wheel Turner.
Lucky 7.
Thank you so much. my gosh, Scott. Scott. Great Scott. Okay, this is new. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is not, there's fish everywhere. There's fish everywhere. Thank you so much, Scott. Holy moly. Scott, thank you so much. I hope you know how much I appreciate you and your fam. I hope everyone in your fam is doing well. Holy rip. If you got a gift sub from Scott, please thank your gifter. Scott, I am not deserving of that at all. At all in the slightest, but I really do appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Scott, I feel like you would possibly have appreciated this game. I don't know. My gut is telling me you enjoy this game. Am I wrong? Hi, Piano. Sorry you've been stressed. I feel that. Me and my wife and well, just me and my wife are going to look at, me and Amanda are going to look at a possible house we're moving to on Saturday. We are, what's up, Crystal Soul? First time ever playing it. I'm excited. Been really enjoying it. Dude, the music is just so flipping good. It is a house that we are possibly moving to. We're very excited about the potential, but also, you know, it's a big deal. Moving's a big deal. So we'll see. There's gonna be no stream on Saturday either, which is kind of why, like, I'm trying to stream as much as I can during the week, because this week is gonna be, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I'm not gonna be streaming Saturday. Although I might stream later Saturday. Me and Amanda might do a stream together on Saturday evening. Because my kids are staying at my in-laws' house. So we'll have a free Saturday night. I want to try to get Amanda to play a scary game. Oh, hello. Who are you? You look pretty tough. No! How much progress did I just lose there? Son of a gun. How much progress did I just lose there? Yo, what's up, Grover? When was the last time I saved? Saints per service. Not too much. I don't remember the last time I saved. Super Mario Maker 2? Quest of beating Super Clueless Bros. Nice. Miserable little pile of progress. Did I save? Dude, I'm so scared after the great Spyro incident of 2022. What's up here today? No, I've never played Here to Get Here. I've played it, never beat it. Okay. So not too bad. Not too much. I think I really want to play Brain Age. The new Brain Age that came out last year. I guess that's not new if it came out last year. The Brain Age versus me and Amanda. That's what I want to play. Or Big Brain Academy. Whatever. The one... Big Brain Academy or Brain Age. I don't remember which one it was. She won't play a scary game. I'd never be able to convince her to play a scary game. Which Castlevania is the best out of Harmony of Despair, Lord of Shadows, or Lord? I don't know. I really like the ones on the Game Boy Advance that I played. Oh, there's a room over here that I can't get to. Dave's brain age, 171. Dude, the Infinite Fishman. This is when Scott unloaded a gift bomb. Huge thank you again to Scott if you're watching right now, friend. I'm not deserving of that, but I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much, Scott. Steamy gift sub bomb. Yeah. The biggest gift dump this side of the Mississippi. Fastest Chimp. I haven't played many. Have not played many, but the ones that I've played have been excellent. They are not. This is not my favorite series of games, but much like Super Metroid, I understand why it is a lot of people's favorite. All right, we got to be careful here. Oh my gosh, Team Chris, thank you. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. Good old hosting being gone now. Oh my gosh. No, please. 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 Is this guy able to be killed? Oh my gosh. What a meat. Goodness gracious. Dude had some. It was a big old meat shield. I did, Giz. He did make me earn that victory. What a meat. I didn't finish the sentence. So that's not where we're supposed to go. All right, where the heck? I wonder if I'm supposed to go. I feel like I'm supposed to go here on the map. I feel like right here, this blank area. I feel like I may have missed something there. Only one way to find out, I guess. Go to the flagpole. Arby's new slogan, what a meat. Better than your average meat shield. Meat Mountain. Yummy, delicious Meat Mountain. What's up, D-Steves? Did you make it to 420,000? Which t-shirt, James? I need to get to a save point. I really would rather not die before saving. Me and Amanda have had long, extensive talks about the meat spot. So apparently, me and my wife went to the same elementary school for 1 year. She was the new girl. She moved. So the way our school district worked was, it was kindergarten through 5th grade was elementary, 6th through 8th grade was middle school, high school was 9th through 12th grade. Apparently, you missed world record time for by less than a minute. Well, I have no doubt that you will absolutely get that world record. Congrats on 420 though, as the kids are saying nice. I believe that's the right meme. Anyways, me and Amanda went to the same elementary school. So apparently, back in the day, when you were dating somebody in elementary school, you would go to the meat spot where you would like hug outside of the vision of teachers. The teachers were unaware of the meat spot. I recently learned about the meat spot. I didn't even know there was such a thing as the meat spot until Amanda was talking about her going to the meat spot and hugging people there. You know, I still haven't submitted my run. Not that it's a good run, but I still dedicated 15 hours to it. I should probably submit it. The dumpster behind the Circle K. So yeah, I never was, sadly, Chad, I was never invited to the meat spot. No, there was like a little small at this elementary school. Like a clump of trees. It wasn't a forest. It was like a clump of trees. M-E-E-T, not M-E-A-T. He's not even trying to hit me. He's like looking the wrong way. So yeah, I was 33 years old when I learned about the meat spot. Please don't clip that for an out of context. For an out of context thing. And by me saying please don't clip it, instantly guaranteed it would be clipped, right? Yo, 250 bones there. Holy rip. I would love to tell you more about the meat spot, but I don't know anything about it because I was never there. I was too busy playing kickball. Scott, thank you for the brand new Prime Gaming sub, Scott. Thank you so much, dude. Oh, not this guy. That is the most cartoony sounding ball slam I've ever heard. Jen, how many times did you meet at the dumpster behind the Circle K? Yeah, we don't know when the meat spot came to be or how it came to be. It just was. The meat spot was and will always be. Once and that was enough. No, that is not even true, Chris. There was ways to know if girls thought you were cute. None of them let on. If that was the case, I was lied to. Oh, man. Spot the meat. I feel like the teachers had to have known about the meat spot, but just didn't really care. Oh, I wonder what those kids are going into that suspiciously wooded area to do. I'm sure it's fine. They're probably like, we don't get paid enough to... We don't get paid enough to police this. Okay. Yo, we found a new spot. Let's go. We found a new meat spot. New meat spot. Oh, not these guys. These little, I don't know, what are those guys called? There were no rules to correct.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
This is their meat spot right here. Fleaman, that's
Alucard.
it. Yep.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
What do you hear? So this the big clock is the meat spot in Castlevania apparently. Nathan, I'm just not gonna read. I'm not even gonna read that out loud. This clock. Why is this clock gold? All the other ones are not gold. Keep this in your memory, chat. This clock is, well, way more gold than the other ones. That is strangely stood out. I feel like that will come into play later. Or it could not. Could be totally nothing. Oh my gosh. Stop! Stop! Oh my gosh. That table and chair needs to chill out. Oh my gosh, getting boned everywhere. That is one thing Castlevania has always had plenty of is bones. Lots of bones. What is this? I don't want that. Plenty of bones. I could easily go back to the meat spot, but I'd have to wait for summer vacation. I can't just wander onto a elementary school property. Also, they've done a ton of remodeling, so the meat spot actually might not be there anymore. But I promise you, next time I go into town, I will look. I will go on. What's up, Dragon Man? I'm really enjoying it so far. If I go into town on a weekend or something, I will go take a look, okay? I got a feeling it's probably no longer there. Yeah.
Streaming like up until bedtime.
I was planning on it.
Okay, I'm just planning like
Do you think the meat spot still exists?
the meat spot. What do you mean?
Do you think the meat spot?
What meat spot?
The meat spot.
Where?
Elementary school?
Oh, my old meat spot. Actually, when I
The elementary school that we attended together. Meat spot.
I didn't know there was one there.
In the woods? You told me that's where it was.
I didn't tell you that.
No, on the stream. You saw what you were talking about. Were you talking about the other one?
It was by a tree. Yeah, my elementary.
Maybe my elementary school didn't have a meat spot. I thought Amanda was referring to the meat spot at my school.
No, I actually, when I dropped, the girls and I went by and I saw the old meat spot. I was talking to your dad.
What is that thing? Okay.
What about them? I mean, did you have one at your elementary?
I thought there was a clump of trees at my elementary school
This was just one tree.
that I assumed was the meat spot, but I was never invited to it, so I don't know.
I have been in the woods where there's like a clearing opening, but not for that type of meat spot. And not for that. I went with like just a group of my friends and went up in the woods.
Take care, Cordy.
But that was not the place where an elementary school you quickly got. My elementary school was a wall like this.
Again, I was never invited to the meat spot. So. Ow. I should have been. You should have invited me.
I barely knew you.
That meant nothing in elementary school. You didn't need to know somebody. You just had to think they were cute.
No,
And that's all that you needed to be elementary school
listen, my
boyfriend,
third
girlfriend.
and fourth grade boyfriend, same guy, both years. I knew him since
Here we go.
I knew him since kindergarten. It wasn't just like, oh, I didn't, maybe our elementary schools work different ways. You know?
Maybe.
James Liger, oh my gosh, I just realized that root 4 is 4 backwards. Without the alphabet. Yeah, but you're missing an L. Seriously, kids, when you know someone since kindergarten to 3rd, 4th grade, that's like half your life.
Don't feed into her giz. Don't feed into it. She's not, I'm streaming right now. But we're on the outer wall. Will I invite Gemma to the, thank goodness Amanda was, wow, that is a long stretch of castle. Holy rip, that guy is, okay, I would really, really like to, honestly right now, I'm just seeking a save spot more than anything else. I'm seeking a save spot. Looking for a save spot. Is there something up here that I missed? Yeah, there might be something. I'm gonna double check up here. Looking for a safe spot. Oh my gosh, no. Don't let me forget I have a potion, chat. I think I have a potion that I can use. What's up, Martian man? The problem is we could learn very quickly we are... I think I'm in a boss fight. Beautiful. We have 2 potions. Whoa! Oh my gosh. I can't even hit him. Okay, I found a little loophole here. Ah! How do I use it? How do I use it? How do I use my potion? I want to use my potion. Yes, please tell me how to use my potion. What's up, Go Goblin? Goblin? Drink it, thanks. Equip it to my hand. It's not working. It's not working. Dude, that makes me mad. That makes me mad. That is such garbage. I lost like a half hour of progress there. What's up, Kick the Can? Kick the Can. Did you ever play? Look how much progress we lost there, dude. Kick the Can. Did you ever play Bloody Murder? I love Bloody Murder. You just see, with the name Kick the Can, I feel like you would have played Bloody Murder. It's Dark Souls and almost as perfect. I just wish, well, at least I know to look for a save spot. Just stinks when you lose. If there had been a save spot close, that would have been nice. Oh my gosh, get out of my meat spot! I didn't mean to skip it. Hey, what's up, Dan G? Guess who's 4-0 in fantasy? Dude, if Pi had started, or not Pi, if Pooh had started anybody other than Alvin Kamara, I would have lost in fantasy. I got so lucky. Dan, what are your thoughts on Steelers switching to Kenny Pickett? I'll tell you what, I know he's only in there. I don't know if it was just an adrenaline rush for everybody on the team, but he sure as heck looked a lot better than Mitch did. Now he just gets to play Buffalo. I agree. I mean, it's not like he's a 21-year-old rookie. The dude's, is he 24, 25? You gotta see what you have in him. I know quarterbacks play a lot longer than most positions, but Jimmy G fan right here. Oh my gosh, no. Unbelievable, man. I refuse to die here. I don't like spiders. I saw you and Barb have been playing it. Pretty good. It's so fun. Like, I've seen a lot of people. I'm gonna use one of my potions, man. I'm gonna use one because I don't want to die and have to do this all over again. Get to a save point. You have to get to a save point to get your... I am going to remove that. Is that the Google logo? Yeah, it does. Google Chrome. Dan, did you ever play this game? Did like that Grounded game come out of nowhere? I had not heard anything about it, and then now I see you and Barb are playing it. Neo, thank you for the gifts up to Dan G. Never played this. Thank you very much. Dang, dang, dang. Normally I don't like Dallas Cowboy fans being gifted subs, but I'll make an exception. Came out in January, so it's been out for a while. This is not a new game. Obrigado, Zandu. Obrigado. Como você está? I actually don't have anything against the Dallas Cowboys. I was too young for like the Steelers-Cowboy rivalries.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
What's up, Agent K?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we
brings
have
you
the
here?
same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Thanks, Maria.
Alucard.
You guys need to find yourself
Not
a
the
friend like
talkative
Maria
type,
who
I
just
can see.
trusts you
Well,
2 seconds
perhaps
after
we'll
meeting
meet
you.
again, if you live that long. Farewell.
I'm having deja vu. It's like I've had this conversation before. Grounded's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, I've seen that. What's up, L-Dubs? Right, Team Chris. I was too young. Like, I barely remember the Super Bowl where the Steelers versus... I think I was in kindergarten, the Steelers versus Cowboys. And I obviously wasn't born in the 1970s. I think a lot of hate just comes from the fact Jerry Jones is just a interesting individual. I need to learn how to read a map. I see the save point right there, but there's got to be another save point up here. It's been a hecking day. I'm sorry. Well, hopefully some Castlevania will, watching me die over and over will help cheer you up. Bandolito! Thank you so much for the 12 months. I appreciate it. Still in the works. I have not planned. I've not done any extensive planning for the 12 games of Christmas yet. I think I have decided if I do get to do it, because there's some factors as to why. A big thing with I might be moving. So a lot of things I've been planning have been kind of put on the back burner while dealing with the potential move. I'll know more after Saturday. Saturday will be a big day for me and the family, one way or the other. What's up, Limotes? How's it going, dude? And Sean, thank you for the gift sub to Staffieri. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Will I move my body? Yes. I have not, Giovanni. Yeah, it would be, we'd be moving like hour, 15 minutes away from where we are now, closer to my wife's sister, who has kids around the same age as my kids. A lot more for our kids to do as well. So we'll see. I don't know. We'll know more Saturday. But what I'm planning on doing is I'm probably the Amish will miss me. They can't steal my Wi-Fi anymore. My plan is Bandolito, is probably to do a 24-hour charity stream. I've always wanted to try doing a 24-hour stream. And I figured that would be a good time to try it. Right, L-Dubs, yeah. It's not Zito, Danny. What's up, Danny? Thankfully, it's not Zito. I've already called. I don't remember. What's up, Jardo? Sorry, I've already said hi to you, Jardo, but I'm saying it again anyways. What's up, Serena? Okay. We do not want to miss the save point here. Sean, thanks for the 100 bits. Did you ever play this, Danny? Never played Castlevania? I've been telling everybody, I haven't played many. Dude, that is such garbage. This is... The save point was right there. It was right there. We need like a sign that says save point right here for 20 years or so. Imagine if there was just a little sign that said save point right here. To me, seeing a hanging corpse looks more ominous than this caged door being ripped off. Maybe that's just me. To me, this looks more ominous. Ghost right here. That would be nice too. Alright, well, let's try this boss fight again. Actually, let's run a prediction. Will Dave beat Dark Aluk? I don't know. It looks like Dark Link from like the Water Temple. Will Dave beat the boss on this attempts? Bum 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 bum. I don't know. That's just me. But once you go into the boss fight, there's nothing you can do. Doppelganger? That makes sense. What's up, Blue Shell? First non-Mario prediction. I'm feeling pretty good. We found some cheese last time. The cheese was pretty nice. Yeah, Bandolito, I really enjoyed doing the 12 games of Christmas last year. The mods did so much extra work behind the scenes. Like, it was a huge project. It was a very fun project, but a lot of work went into it. And I had fun doing it. This year has been pretty difficult because the first 6 months of the year, I wasn't even streaming out of my house. This potential move. Like, this has been a weird year. So I haven't had as much time to, like, work on some things as I would have liked to. What's up, Possum? Yeah, it's been a weird year. I gotta get him over. Oh my gosh. That hurts. Wow. Made pretty quick work of that. Nice. That would be a yes for believers. Yeah, that cheese, I mean, I'm not going to call it cheese. I'm just going to call it a strat. That strat worked pretty nice. Ooh. Gladius. I will equip that. Yeah, that improves our attack. Yeah. Not by much, but enough. Is that, wait a second, is that slower? I really like how fast the short sword is. No, I'm gonna stick with the short sword. For now. For now. Slower but longer. Yeah. So many things I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I should go back and save, honestly. Truly. Yeah. Yep, BBQ. I do. Wait, am I recovering health? I do. It's been weird. Like, my Saturdays have been weird because of my daughter's soccer games. But yes, typically Saturdays are made for trolls. Typically. Long library. I have quite a bit of money. I mean, I have 3,000 bucks. It seems like a lot. I don't know, maybe that's not a lot in this game. Yeah, my daughter's soccer has been like taking up quite a bit of time, which is fine. I'm not complaining about it. She loves it. She has a good time, but it definitely messes with our normal Saturday schedule, which is again not a big deal. Oh my gosh, books everywhere. Being killed by the knowledge. Goodness gracious. Books gone wild, yeah. For real. That'd be the way to die, though, I think. Killed by killer books. I'm not messing with you. The best thing that I found to do when I play these, like, Castlevania, Metroid games is just wander as...
It's been a long time, old one.
Jang
Oh,
comes for air
it's
and
you,
justice.
Master Alucard.
33
What do you
months.
need?
I've been watching Dark
I need your
Shell
help.
from Hell. What a
Young
coincidence.
Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Snorkel 07
Really?
just
In
subscribed.
that case,
Good
just
evening,
tell me
Dave.
what you need.
Oh, wait, what
I'm
are
interested in
tactics?
this. I'm interested in this.
Can unlock blue doors, potions, magic missile. Whoa! Heck yeah, I want that. Look at that. Look how much. Heck yeah, I want that. Wow, this dude's got a lot of stuff.
Thank you.
Sounds like Adolf doing his old man voice. the Waka knife.
Thank you.
We have one more potion. I'm not going to use the potion yet. Snorkel, thanks for the 15 months, Snorkel. Jank, thanks for the 33 months. I really need to finish Dark. I need to rewatch it from the start. I'm going to try and convince Amanda once we're done with Game of Thrones to add that to our list to watch. Dark is so good. Killer Book sounds like a Stephen King concept. Danny, did you ever watch, what was the movie with Macaulay Culkin where he like goes to a library and it's like partially animated? What's up, Cashflow? It's partially animated, partially live action. Page Master, thank you. Do I need... I'm gonna buy the library card? I don't know what this is for. Why... What is the Jewel of Open? I guess I can... Oh. Oh!
Thank you.
I'm gonna also buy the library card.
Thank you.
I'm gonna sell some stuff too.
I'm interested in this.
Okay, I'm gonna sell one thing.
Thank you.
Thank you! Cashflow, I'm excited. I've never played it. I'm really enjoying it.
Farewell for now.
Really enjoying it. Okay. Give me that Waka, baby. It's a throwing knife. Wait a second. Where'd it go? No! I wish...
What can I do for you? Farewell for now.
Was it seriously a one-time use? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. All right, sounds good, Jen. Thanks for chilling. Thanks for the insane generosity earlier. I really appreciate it. Unbelievable. I'm so...
Jen_Poo has gifted 100 subs to the DGR community.
Brrr. Jen, you cannot do that. Do we have any pumpers to say thank you? Any poggers? Any pumps and poggers to... Oh my gosh. Jen, you're not allowed. I know you're still here, Jen. I know you're here. I know you're hearing this. I know what you're doing. You're crawling into bed with a good I'm trying to think of a famous author. And then there's I can't even talk. I can't even talk. Permanent record. Rusty, thank you for the 104 bits. Jen, I will... You will be seeing... You will... I don't know. What do I... Chad, I'm not having a stroke. I'm just flabbergasted, just so everybody knows. Not stroking here. I'm just not sure what to say. Jen's curling up.
Strooked just subscribed.
With her favorite copy of I Am the Walrus. I bet you can't guess why armchair practice is my favorite way of improving my game. Look at that, ma'am. Jen, I don't even know. You will be hearing from me very soon, is all I'm saying. You would think it'd be for a good reason. No. I will be. It will be to... Ooh, there's the map. It will be... You know what we can do? Loophole! Loophole! Unlimited money. This just drops sacks of money. Loophole! They didn't expect me to get unlimited sacks of 25 cash. Does this work in real life? I'm pretty sure. Find your closest lantern, Danny. Take a sword, a short sword, slice it open, then go into a door and come back. Unlimited sacks. What's up, Scream Queen? It's all good. We didn't... What's up, Epic Beta Fish? We didn't need that stuff anyways. I didn't want the throwing sword anyways, honestly. Truly. I didn't want it. I don't need it. If I had beat this game with the throwing star, I'm sure somehow I Ate Your Pie would have somehow said, like, you weren't allowed to use the throwing star. It's against the rules of the challenge to use the throwing star in this game. Oh my gosh. In all seriousness, though. Sir, no moonwalking. The books! There are many leather-bound books in this library. You bet your tookus I'm subscribed. Oh, love a took. Oh my gosh. Please don't kill me. I love to read. I love to read. I just want to kill this. I want to discharge the jelly, if you will. Oh no. I'm cursed. I never blamed you, Grover, did I? Did I actually blame you? I feel like I didn't blame you, right? So, for those wondering what discharging your jelly is from, we did a chat did a Mad Libs. Was that Monday? Yesterday? And it was about asking for someone's hand in marriage. And the first line was, may I discharge your jelly. I will squirt her with kindness and respect. I love a good squirting of kindness and respect. Probably my favorite thing. Hey, I don't know. I didn't come up with the Mad Lib. Someone else, the chat did it. It's chat's fault. Chat picked the words. So, if you're out there asking for someone's hand in marriage, is that a thong? Underwear? Diaper? No. I don't know why I thought that was a thong. Don't ask questions, chat. Cisco is a artist. I can honestly say I never thought I would ever see a Cisco reference. Oh my gosh. On this stream. Yet here we are. I got you. I'm trying to get back to a safe spot. Getting back to a safe spot would be pretty clutch. Yo, what's up, Trisk? How's it going? I've played some of the Castlevania games. But it's about time I play more, right? I think it is. I'm going to save. Yo, Will Chef, thank you very much. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Thank you, Chef. Tell your girlfriend I said hello, and thank her for watching as well, please. Did Cisco ever have any other top 10? What was the thong song even a top 10 hit? I guess that should be my first question. Did the thong song? What's up, Ash? This is awkward. Welcome, Ash. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. What's up, Kaiser? How's it going? Thank you so much. We still play our fair share of Mario Maker. Ash, I feel like you are a huge fan of this game. I don't know, something tells me. And I know this will make you happy, Ash. We are playing on the... I would hold up my PlayStation if it wouldn't
Ash said hi, just
break
subscribe.
if I picked it up. But we're playing on the... I got the instruction manual here. We got the instruction manual. Let's see. Oh, it even shows the... It's got pictures of the characters. Look at that. Look at that. Kaiser, thank you for the Prime Gaming sub. I really appreciate
Kaiser
that. Thank you
_Sosa
very, very much.
725 just
You only have one
subscribe.
Prime Gaming sub. Thanks for using it on me. Hope you enjoy your emotes, ad-free viewing, and a month of my eternal gratitude. Really, Trisk? I didn't know that. That's so cool. I didn't know that. Get yourself a follow. I want to watch that. And Shadow Monkey, thank you for the gift sub to Ash. Guys, if you like retro gaming, Ash Said Hi is gonna be a spot where you'd like to go visit. She's an awesome gamer and super into retro games, which is awesome. You playing anything spooky for Halloween? For October, Ash? What's my favorite retro 8-bit game? Oh, man. Asking me to pick my favorite retro 8-bit game. That's too hard. There's too many. There's too many. Way too many. I don't know. I'm I'm a big scaredy cat myself. I feel that on many levels. Wow. Wow, this thing is a tank. Holy rip. I am severely out-leveled. Severely. What's up, Giovanni? I'm gonna get this for the XP. One more hit and I'm dead, though. That went well. Yeah, Giovanni, I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm getting worked, but I'm enjoying it a lot. First game console I played on was an NES. What's up, Golden Doe? October's a mixed bag. Yeah, I understand that. Hearts are not the traditional. So Castlevania, hearts are not your traditional. It gives you health. Hearts lets you use your special sub-weapon in Castlevania. Hey, look, we found a save point. So notice we have a knife up in the corner. Every time we throw a knife, watch, the hearts go down. Yeah, cool Ken, the NES. So I grew up playing Mario 1, Mario 3. My family did not have Mario 2 growing up. In fact, I don't know that I've even ever beat Mario 2. As blasphemous as that is to say. I feel like I need to rectify that, right? My first Dungeons and Dragons experience was last year. My good friend Adef, another great streamer, invited me to be on a Dungeons and Dragons stream. Oh. This looks familiar. My family also had an Intellivision 2 system that I played quite a bit. But my first memories are the NES. But I would venture a guess that my family had the NES first. Or I'm sorry, the Intellivision first. King Joffrey. Do you think he looks like King Joffrey too? He doesn't see it. He doesn't see himself looking like King Joffrey. And I understand why. No one would really want to look like King Joffrey. Because King Joffrey was a very bad person in the show. It's not like he's a bad looking guy. I didn't mean it as a mean thing. Saying there was similarities. I'm not saying they look exactly alike. Just saying there's some similarities. Yours was the N64? The N64 is probably my favorite gaming console, just purely out of nostalgia. Yo, Jacobs, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Raiders. Super glad you're here. We are playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This guy is an absolute meat shield. How many... I'm just gonna... Holy writ, dude. What is his... His defense is insane. Objectively, it's the best console. It's got some great games. Welcome, Cradle of Cats. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Soul of Flame Gaming, Wandering G. Thank you guys so much for the raid. Hope that was a great stream. Vex, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Take care, Bookworm. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you will stop by again sometime. Right, this is all looking familiar. We were here at one point, weren't we, chat? It's got the #1 defense in the NFL. Speaking of defense, I need to get a new defense for my fantasy football team. Can I not get up there now? Oh my gosh. No! Flipping Medusa heads, man. They do, Scream Queen. They do. They are still awful. Did I already get what was in here? Great. Oh, he's gone. Oh my gosh. Someone's on a rowboat. That's kind of cool. Listen, I'm bad with maps, okay? If I didn't have GPS, I would get lost on my way to my... All right. Here's a true story. What's up, Alan? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, dude. True story. One time, me and my coworker, we had to, when I worked at Penn State, we had to go to an event or something. And before we went back to the office, my house was on the way back to the office. And I hadn't been working there very long at this point. And I was like, hey, do you mind if we, before we go back to the office, if we stop by my house so I can let my dog out? Because at that time, Amanda was teaching. And it was just, it would have been nice because I wasn't off work for a few more hours just to let my dog out. She's like, sure. And I was driving. And I was like, I'll just take these back roads to get to my house. It'll be quicker that way. And I got lost getting to my own house. It's pretty dang embarrassing. I eventually found my way. But yeah, it was pretty embarrassing. To say, yeah, I don't know where I'm going. Which, she was awesome. She was my boss, and she's one of my favorite people in the world. She's just such a great person. I love work. Far and away, the biggest thing I miss with my old job is getting to work with her. She was awesome. She was more of a friend than a boss. Not another Penn State poop story, no. It doesn't make me feel any better. She found it hilarious. She thought it was the funniest thing in the world that I got lost on my way to my house. All right, so we have a lot to explore here. Waldo wears stripes because he doesn't want to be spotted. What's up, Alpha? Wait. Have you heard my Penn State poop story? Scream Queen, I feel like we are a, what's the saying? We're very siblings in a different life or something. I got a question for you, Ash. Do you... Can I go up there? Let's try going up. Are you into, like, video game collecting, or were you at one point? I'm just curious. I used to be super into video game collecting. Not as into it as much as I used to be. But I'm just curious, what is, like, your favorite, if you are or were, your favorite console to collect games for? Yo, what's up, Sly? It's just gotten so expensive recently that I'm not into it as much. SNES and Sega Master. There's a lot of... I love the Master System. I don't think the Master System gets enough hype. What's up, Zelda? Zelda, what's your favorite NES game? Give me an underrated NES game you think. Wait, what did you say, Ash? Dave is crazy. I can use his first name because we are tight like that. Sure, I know Dingus is 125 IQ. One of my favorite Master System games is called Psycho Fox. Have you ever played Psycho Fox? I love that game. It's really hard to get used to the controls. For a platformer, it's got some weird momentum stuff. Okay, that guy has a huge sword. That is a very large sword. Kirby's Adventure? Me too, Zelda. Me too. That guy is overcompensating. Oh my gosh, Medusa! Tomodachi Life, that's a really good game. Yeah, Psycho Fox is an awesome game. You can't just hop into it like you would Mario. The controls take a lot to get used to, but it was really cool. You could play as four different animals, and they all had different skills. Like, you could play as a monkey who could jump really high. There was a cheetah that was super fast. There was a hippo that was really strong. I don't know. I thought it was a really, really cool game for the Master System. Wario Land is a surprisingly good game for the... I hate Medusa! I'm gonna check what's in here first. Thanks, Sly. Hello? Oh, we found a warp. What's up, Abel? Sly, I still wish we could play that online together. It's a travesty, I tell you, that you can't play that online. Travesty, I tell you. What's up, Days of Future Cat? The reason I asked Ash, I love collecting for the PS1. I love the PS1. I didn't have one growing up. So all my PS1 collecting has come, like, as an adult. And there are so many good games for the PS1 that a lot of people have never heard of. I have a ton of Japanese PS1 games. Some really, really good Japanese exclusive PS1 games. I believe, surprisingly, I've never played Legend of Dragoon. I know, that sounds blasphemous. I think I want the knife. But, oh, of course there's a save point right here. Something I want to do, and something I have to do, it was from the 12 Games of Christmas incentives last year, is I need to film my collection talking about them. So a big part is if I move, I didn't want to film it yet because I might be moving and I have to pack it all up. So my thought process is if I move, I'll box them individually, like by console, and I'll just, when I get done moving, I'll just film myself unboxing the games. It'll be easier that way. Devil Dice, I've never played it, but I'm familiar with it. Crash Team Racing, better than any Mario Kart, but not Diddy Kong Racing. Yo, it's Black Cat, were you sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you're feeling better. Feels like I'm surprised. Some of it probably will be a surprise, Sly. I used to, like, back when collecting was super cheap, like you could get PS1 games for $5. I probably don't remember all the games I have, so I'll be like, oh, I forgot I forgot I had this game. Yeah, modded PS1s for sure. Welcome, Finny Boy. Good to see you. You feeling much better, Platcat? Glad to hear that. Star Wolfie, thank you for the 16 months.
Star Wolfie,
I'm sorry, Chad. I'm a super nerd when it comes to like talking about video games. If there's one thing I do consider myself pretty knowledgeable on, it's not that it's helpful knowledge, but I used to work at a video game store, so I had to learn a lot about games, and like one of my favorite things is talking about video games and like collections and stuff. That's cool. I sold my Sega Saturn because I never played it pretty recently, but there's a lot of really good games on the Saturn. Yeah, I thought it comes out Thursday. The Mario movie trailer comes out on Thursday. I thought maybe it's tomorrow. Is it tomorrow or Thursday? Yeah, eventually, Deku. There's so many things I want to do. It's Thursday, okay. Yeah, I'm honestly going in. You wonder, Danny, Dreamcast stuff is like skyrocketed in price. If you could find it, you know, obviously if you want to keep it for the memories and games and stuff, but if you want to make a quick penny, you could sell it for sure. Where am I going? Okay, so I'm not supposed to go this way yet. Yeah, we need like a double jump or a super speed or something to make it. So we're not supposed to be here yet, chat. There's nothing else we can do in there yet. I own Power Stone. I still have my Dreamcast. Wait, why is it all smoky now? I feel like a boss fight's coming up. Is the Sega Saturn version of this game considered superior? Something fishy's afoot. Heckin' Medusa. Why are you such a bag of turds, Medusa? But, yeah, it's like, but, I know what you mean, Danny. I know, I'm trying to get on the elevator. By the way, hi, Phoenix. What's up, Mystical Mario? I can't stream tomorrow. So I am streaming today. Obtain Soul of the Wolf. Is that? It feels like I need to get out. I need to get outside, chat. I need to get outside. I need to go back outside. Maybe it'll turn into a wolf. Touch some grass, if you will, as the kids are saying these days. You only have Nintendo stuff right now? Man, it's hard to say with, again, the cost of all retro gaming has just taken a lot of fun out of collecting. But I would probably try a PS2 just for the sheer amount of games on a PS2 you can get. I would probably say the PS2. And you can get a lot of PS2 games for pretty cheap as well. Like, there are some rare and expensive PS2 stuff, but for the most part, there is still a lot of great games you can get for pretty cheap. Okay, so there's a moon. How do I turn into the... Okay, well, I figured that out. What does... I have no idea how that helps me in any way. Yet. I can't run. There's no running. The wolf walks even slow. Oh, twice forward. Okay, that is helpful. I will gladly take that hint. Okay, so that will help us make some jumps. That was not explained. Listen, chat. It was not explained. Maybe it's in the instruction manual, but that was not explained at all. Will there be any Halloween emotes? Potentially. That's helpful. Oh. Oh. Magic missile! Oh my! Okay. Large ghost man face. Trisk, thank you for the tier 3 sub, my friend. I really appreciate it. Your support over the years has been unbelievable. Thank you so much. Give me a second, I'll spin the wheel for you. Will I play PT again? Maybe. I do feel like I need to beat PT at some point. Ooh. I hate you so much. Stupid ghost heads. Alright, come on up here. Come up here, Phantom Skull. Please. Please. Okay. Still can't make it up there, though. Still cannot make it up there. Okay. I didn't realize I was that low on health. Oh, heck. I didn't realize I was that low on health. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm so used to, like, Zelda, we got the... Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep. When's the last time I saved? Any song recs? Look up, Danny, look up Thumpasaurus. Either you're going to love it, or you're going to be like, I'm never asking for recommendations again, Danny. I'll be curious which one it is. It's nothing like I've sent you in the past. I have said it more than once, Grover. Okay. Here we go. No! Yeah, I'm playing the PS1. Have I played Super Metroid recently? The last time I played it was about 7 or 8 years ago. It was right before I started streaming. I played it off stream. Welcome, Agent Seda. That was the first time I'd ever played it. It was that was a really cool experience. I've said it multiple times. Super Metroid was not my favorite game I've ever played. But it's one of those games, I get why it's people's favorite game of all time. Oh, you can jump higher. Whoa, okay. Thank you for that tip. That is a helpful tip. Thank you. Heckin' giant skull, man. So there's nothing I can do here, I think. Did you try Dread, Sly? What's up, Chris? I own... Weirdly enough, I want to play the one on the Wii. I want to try Other M pretty bad. And I also bought the one on the 3DS. Before, like, Metroid stuff went, like, crazy expensive after Dread came out, I bought... Oh, you got the first-person one? Metroid Prime? I know. I want to try Other M. I want to give it a fair shake. I want to give Other M a fair shake. I didn't nap. I ended up working on stuff. I edited a video after Amanda was done. Right. That's what I've heard. Here's the thing. I'm not a diehard Metroid fan, so I feel like I have a better chance of liking it. Like, I would go into it with a pretty open... I like the Metroid games, but it's not my favorite series. Exhaustion. Tris, thank you for the tier 3 sub, dude. I appreciate it. Speedruns Metroid Dread? That's really cool. All right, let me spin the wheel for Trisk really quick. Free space. Let me find like, I really want to play Samus Returns. Like, I've heard this is a really good one. You're envious of the East Coast parents? Because I never played, Yeah, I want to try it. I've been asked to play Hollow Knight quite a bit. All right, sounds good, Deku. What's up, Lil Cash? Is there a boss fight coming up? Because I actually need to end stream because my kids are going to bed. I promised them I would be done before they went to bed. But I'm definitely going to continue with this. Vormans, thanks for the 7 months. Vormans, I appreciate it.
Vormans just subscribed.
Listen to Struttin', Danny. Just don't pay too much. Yo, what's up, everybody? I don't know why. I'm so sorry if you're getting timed out. I'm so sorry if you're getting timed out for I'm so sorry for getting timed out for all caps. Nightbot is a jerk around here. Welcome in, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Wow. So many awesome people stopping by. Thank you so much. I am playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the very first time. It's been a trip. I've gotten worked quite a bit, but I'm having a lot of fun. Thank you, Pi. Give Pi my regards. Thank you, everybody, so much for stopping by. Hopefully they're good regards. Typically, if someone sends regards, it means, like, it's good, right? I'm playing on the original PS1. Thank you, everybody that stopped by. I really do appreciate it. I hate to run right as you guys are coming in, but I have 2 daughters who I promised I would put them to bed. It's almost their bedtime. I have to read them a story. It's my turn to read the bedtime story tonight. So I gotta go read the bedtime story for the kiddos. But I will be playing more of this. If you want to see more, feel free to follow. I would appreciate it. We do a lot of predictions, so you can get some free channel points that way. But we're going to be doing more of this and other spooky stuff throughout the month of October. So thank you, everybody, truly, that stopped by. It means a lot. Sorry to end right as you're coming over from Pi's regards, but I got to go be a dad for a little bit. So thank you guys so much. I got to end here. I'm gonna send my regards back to Pi. Let's send our regards back to Pi. The raid message can be sending our regards back. Oh, I canceled the raid, my bad. I'll raid again. Sorry. I'm redoing the raid. I'm redoing it. Again, thank you, everybody. I do truly appreciate it. You believe me till I said truly. I know. If you're not giving my good friend IHPI a follow, please do. Thank you, guys. See ya Thursday or Friday. Bye, friends.